Well, the most important thing that I think I learned about this whole experience is number one is setting up your computer right. And if you're running like Windows 7 or later from before, then I guess you won't have any problems loading up the drivers and stuff. But I've seen on a lot of the forums that plenty of people are actually trying to load these drivers and they don't know what to do, and I was hell confused myself. So I'll show you what I did to load the drivers up. So the first thing you want to do is to download what system do you have to download in order for them to get to work. The one thing that worked for me is this one thing. Is called EasyFlasher. Now you can get it on XDA. I'll put up a link on my post right here, and this is the only one that seemed to work and run on my computer. I tried the backroot tool, I tried the this universal stuff, I've tried like the Asus transformer rootkit and stuff. Those don't work at all. This thing absolutely works, and it actually has managed to contact my Asus transformer, and I managed to get it to work. So so key things to this, you have to go to XDA to try and download this. The second most important thing you have to download is the drivers for it. So you have to get the naked drivers, otherwise known as the universal universal naked drivers from XDA also. So you need to download those two things, and they are usually together, and the guy that recommends it, he usually has it on his link when you download the EasyFlasher. So those are the two things that you need to download first so that you can get it running on your computer. And then the third thing you would have to download is the stock Asus kernel. So you would need to absolutely, hang on a second, sorry, my hand is not that steady. You need to download this. It's the US EPAD user 921-17. Okay, I've tried the later ones, they don't work. They will not work with this. I don't know why, and you got to make sure you download that. So I'm gonna try and compile them all together so that they'll be all in one shot. When you download them, it's gonna be a kit, and then you'll get them all set. So hang on, and I'll be right back. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna force load the drivers to this stuff right here. So all you have to do is just go to your device manager. Just go to your device manager here, and look for your Asus transformer. Well, I don't have it loaded right now because it's not on APX mode. Yep, it's already on APX mode. So, but how do you force the drivers in? You just go update driver software, and then you want to browse your computer to wherever it is. So I did the universal naked driver stuff, and since you basically disabled the security system on Windows, you can now actually load this driver. So you just hit next and it'll start to load up, right? So, and it'll say best driver software is already installed, blah blah blah. I already installed it. So all you have to do is install it, and then you'll see a bunch of warning stuff. It's saying warning, this driver is not signed by Microsoft, blah blah blah. Just go ahead and just go through it, and then once you're done, then that's it. So the last thing you need to do is, this is the most frustrating part for me, because I downloaded, as you can see, all of these, and only one seems to work, and the only one that works is the EasyFlasher. And I've run this like maybe like 20 times last night trying to figure this out, but it's the only one that actually was able to get in touch with my transformer and got it back up and running. So we'll just go ahead and start the EasyFlasher, and it'll say blah blah blah. Do you want to allow this computer? Yes, because my device is brick. Now this part right here is a SBK, so I don't know, and when I looked at the developer's site, it says you can either use SBK1 or, but try both. I used SBK2 on mine, and it seems to work very well, so I'm gonna do this, and it'll say EasyFlasher. And once you get here, now this is what we call the point of no return. Basically what this means is that if you done the steps correctly, then you should be able to unbrick your device. But if your device is not brick and you're trying to flash a new ROM, do not use this, because this is how I actually brick my device. So what I ended up doing is putting back the original stock ROM back and going from there. So, and then you want to make sure at this point that your device is still on APX mode, because sometimes it shuts down, so you want to make sure. So what I do is I keep this open just to make sure it's on APX mode still, and it still is. So I can go back here and I can go rest assured that that's not going to happen. So let me go back, and alright, so all you have to do is let the magic happen. Just click this one. It says and then this point you can pick whatever you want from this portion right here. You can work clockwork mod or anything, but you hit unbrick, and then it will wipe everything off your tablet. So if you have anything in there, it's gone. Okay, so you hit yes, and what's going to do is it's going to do this. It's going to be extracting files, and then you can actually pull up the this file right here, and then it shows you exactly what's going on. It says since I've done this before, I would just say always, since I've done all of it. So it's extracting everything on here. So in the first time when you do this, then you won't actually see any of this stuff going on. So right now it's going to be extracting the files. You just wait for a minute, and there it goes. And it'll ask you, so the blob style, they extracted and everything. So now you need to run, make sure your device is on APX mode. It'll say it right here. Hit OK. Do not put, and then if you're right way, then please reboot. Put your tablet in APX mode again. So you got to make sure. That's why it's important to have your device on APX mode right now. And then what you do, you hit OK. And then once it's doing this, you'll see this. So it's updating the phone, right? Stuff like that. It's updating this, so it's actually bringing stuff. And this is where a lot of people have problems. I've had problems with these, and it's a pain. And it's absolutely amazing. So this takes a while. So I mean, the one thing that the formatting it's formatting everything right now. So it's fixing everything that is in the system. So if you made it this far, then you can say absolutely hooray. So but you got to make sure you get past partition number 15. So that would be the longest thing. So I'll be right back when we're at partition 15. Alright, we're back here now. We're at partition 15. Now, this is where I had problems with my old computer. My old computer will actually stop at partition 15. It will never go any further. It will take a long time, and it was a pain. Like, every time you have to do it, you have to do this whole thing all over again. But what I did was, I figured it's probably my computer I was doing that. And I just went to my laptop, to my faster computer to do it, because usually I do everything, rooting and stuff, on my desktop. I probably shouldn't be doing that anymore, because it's not that, you know, I think there's something about the bus speed, and what happens is that your transformer times out. When it times out before the time that this thing gets done, then it doesn't really have a chance to finish. So we're just gonna wait until it starts to go here. It will take a few moments. Well, this is about after 10 minutes of doing it, and it's about 15 minutes when it came out of number 15. So just be very, very patient. It takes a long time for them to send it out, but once you get it, you get past that number 15 to number 16, you're all done. It's just that it's formatting your UDA drive, and it's a big drive, and it's slow. So you just have to be patient. You're going to be waiting for about 10-15 minutes. I would say about 15 minutes, because I waited about 10 minutes after I actually started running this again. So once it started loading this thing, it's sending that stuff to your Asus transformer, and that means that in just a couple of moments, as you can see while it ticks down, my device would be unbricked completely. So, and it's going to be back to its stock ROM and stuff. So let me just touch this. There we go. App sent directly, and then on the other hand, just have to wait till it's all done. It'll just be a couple more moments, and I'll show you that it's all back to normal after this. So, yep, there you go. Finished. Alright. So once it's finished, you can go ahead and just unplug everything. And it says, it should say 2 updates. It says phone update success. I'm just gonna turn this off. Sorry, I got that band-aid on my hand. Cut myself last night because I was so about the whole thing. And there you have it. My transformer has been unbricked, and life is good again. So that's very exciting that it actually works. So if I can't put them all in one file, yep, there it is. So unbrick transformer back to working thing again. So all right, thanks for guys watching. All right.